Hello everyone, and in this video today we will create our first render. So this is the part 2 of the clouds, and I want to tell you something here first, that you don't need to try to understand like everything, every step I do. You just follow along. And why I don't want to like focus on Solaris right now, because later we will like create I will create the Solaris video and I will cover everything in detail. Right now we don't need to like cover the Solaris because we have a lot of things to cover before Solaris. So in this video, just follow me and you can put the exact values I put. You can play with those values, but here we will our goal is to have our first render. No need to worry, just follow along and you will have your first render. Then we will cover the series uh, with the next steps, right? Just finish this with this step. In the last video we created this cloud shape and we worked with these nodes. Today I want to have the render, right? So we will use this cloud shape and we will assign this shape as shader in the Solaris, and we will create our first render. First, I want to give this a null so we can have our like output node, right? Null, and I have talked about this null. It do nothing. It just like an output node for our SOPs. We are working in the geometry level right now, so this is like just an output node so we can have our object. And here I want to give this a name, let's say cloud and cloud, because I have a lot of cloud at this level in this container, so that's why. And now the main part, let's jump into the Solaris. You don't need to go to Solaris bar here also. What you can do, just go to your like object level and select stage. Now you are in the Solaris, and Solaris is where we stage our scene and we create the renders of our scene, right? We like create lighting, texturing, shading, everything for our render. No need to worry about this. We will cover this in the Solaris video in detail, in like very detail. So now, right now I'm in Solaris. So let's first import our geometry, but I need to tell you here, just follow along. No need to worry about anything. We will cover everything in the Solaris part. So first we will create our import SOP node. Import SOP node, and here I would give this material library, and inside the material library I want to have Karma Cloud material, and we will change the Karma Pyro shader properties parameters, but not right now. We would do it. We will gonna do it. I'm going to do it later in this video, but no need to worry about it right now. So I want to have a physical sky here because we have to have uh, like HDRI to have lights in our scene, and we are using HDI here, no, like our manual lights. And I want to have a camera, so we can create the camera by holding control and click on this camera so we can view the scene by the camera perspective. Right now I have the camera and I want to have our karma setup. So we will render this through the karma renderer. And first I want to like import the geometry. We need to import the geometry, and just go in your like object level, and you like the container, you have your clouds, and select your clouds null. So we are seeing something like this. We need to assign the material. So here in the material library, click autofill and assign to geometry, and give this a name. So I can give this, let's say, cloud render and cloud render. Now we have this, and the material is assigned now, and karma cloud, and I want to change the engine settings to XPU. I want to render this through my GPU, and we have the image outputs and sampling. We can increase the volume substeps so we can have less noise in our render. No need to worry about these, just follow me and you can see your render through the like through Karma XPU. And you can toggle this, and you can now move your camera, and we have something like this. And what do I want you to do here is go to your Karma Physical Sky, base solar altitude to around 60 or 66. 60 is enough, and you can have just turn off the grid for now, and just put these values now. Fill these values. The solar altitude is 66, solar azimuth is 43, and here intensity I have changed the exposure to 1.5, and go here in sky, turbidity set to 3, and exposure here we are increasing the exposure of the sky so we can have a better looking sky, a brighter sky. And I have exposed this to 0.5, and right now we don't want to change anything here, but here in the material library, inside this material library, I want to change some of the settings here. First, I want to increase the density scale to 10, so we are now increasing the voxels density. It is like we are increasing the Karma Pyro shader density. It is a shader, we have applied this onto our geometry. No need to worry about this, we will cover everything in Solaris part. And what I want to have you here, I will put some values and copy them and put in your parameters. Okay, so now put these values: shadow density 0.68, density scale 10, and anisotropy 0.877, roughness 1.5, and extinction fallout to 0.3. Put these values, and we don't need to worry about anything here. And what I want to do here is I want to go into the Karma render settings, and we have our sampling. I want to increase the volume limit first. So increase the volume limit. It is like how ray travels through volume. So if we have volume samples to 32, we would have a better scattering of light inside our this cloud. So just put this 32 here, and you can increase or decrease the resolution of your render. And I've chose this angle. You can play with the Karma Physical Sky here. Solar altitude, you can increase or decrease the sun's altitude. Here you'll see it is more like a morning or a night scene because the sun is closer to the horizon. You can play with this, but I would say just have this render and call it a day, because we have been working for a month now, and we were just playing with the nodes. We have been playing with the nodes till now, and this is our first render. No need to worry, just have this render and it looks good. Be proud of yourself if you have completed the series till here. And just I want to just finish this part. And what you can do here, you can sampling, you can increase the volume step rate. Don't increase it too much, your system will crash. For this render, 0.50 is enough. It is sampling the whole thing, and it's the main thing here, it is reducing the noise. Just remember this, it is reducing the noise. We have something like this now. We have our cloud. It looks something like this. And if you want to save this into your disk, you can say to render to disk. And it won't be in a PNG or JPEG format. It would be in an, I guess, EXR format. and you can then open it in Photoshop and you can like color grade it. You can export it in the PNG format. This video is shorter in compare to my other videos, but this is just for the render. No need to worry about anything. Just complete this, finish this, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care.